Have you ever seen a woman walk into a room and command attention, not with noise or flash, but with a quiet, unshakable grace? Her outfit is simple, yet it speaks volumes. She possesses an elegance that feels both aspirational and deeply authentic. And perhaps you've wondered, what is her secret? We often believe that building an elegant wardrobe is about accumulation, about finding the right things to add. But the truth, known to the most stylish women throughout history, is that true elegance is often an act of subtraction. It's a process of refinement, of learning what to edit out to allow your own personal style to truly shine. Today, we are not creating a list of harsh rules. Instead, think of this as a gentle guiding conversation. We will explore 10 common items that truly elegant women tend to avoid. Not because they are wrong, but because they detract from the grace and polish they wish to cultivate. And for each one, we will explore the beautiful, timeless, and powerful alternative you can embrace instead. This is your guide to refining your wardrobe and, in turn, elevating your presence. Let's begin. 1. Overbearing logos. We begin with one of the most visible yet misunderstood aspects of modern fashion, the logo. The item to avoid is not the logo itself, but the overbearing, oversized logo that dominates a garment. The bold truth is this: true elegance whispers of its quality. It never has to shout its own price tag. In our brand-obsessed culture, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that a prominent logo is a shortcut to looking luxurious or stylish. Brands spend billions to convince us of this. But elegant women understand a subtle and powerful distinction. When you are covered in logos, the focus is no longer on you. You become a walking billboard for the brand. The garment wears you, instead of the other way around. The emotional anchor here is the concept of quiet confidence. Elegance is rooted in a deep sense of self-worth that doesn't require external validation from a brand name. It's the confidence to know that the quality of your character, the grace of your posture, and the intelligence of your conversation are the most valuable things you bring into a room. The clothes are there to complement the woman, not to announce her status. An over-reliance on logos can inadvertently signal a sense of insecurity, as if one needs the brand to prove their worth. Understated luxury, on the other hand, is confident, serene, and infinitely more intriguing. So, what should you wear instead? The practical, elegant takeaway is to embrace pieces where the quality is the statement. Instead of a logo-emblazoned t-shirt, opt for a simple crewneck tee made from luxuriously soft Pima cotton. The beautiful fabric and perfect fit will look and feel far more expensive. Instead of a monogrammed canvas bag, choose a structured leather handbag with clean lines, beautiful hardware, and impeccable craftsmanship. Its quality will be evident to anyone with a discerning eye without needing a single letter to prove it. Let the perfect cut of a blazer, the rich texture of a cashmere sweater, and the flawless drape of a silk blouse be your logos. This is the true language of luxury. Just as elegance avoids shouting with logos, it also avoids looking distressed or disheveled, even when the style is casual. This leads us to our second point. 2. Overly distressed or ripped denim. Our second point concerns a staple in nearly every modern wardrobe: denim. The item that elegant women tend to avoid is overly distressed or ripped denim. The guiding principle here is that elegance finds beauty in polish and intention. Even in the most casual of fabrics, denim can absolutely be a part of a sophisticated wardrobe. It is a wonderfully versatile and timeless material. However, when jeans are filled with manufactured rips, excessive fraying, and artificial fading, they lose their inherent polish. The look can quickly veer into messy or unkempt territory, which works against the very grace you are trying to cultivate. While a raw hem or a slight natural fade from genuine wear can have character, the hyper-distressed styles of fast fashion often look contrived and detract from a clean, put-together silhouette. The emotional anchor is the idea of self-respect manifesting as presentation. Elegant women treat their casual days with the same intention as their formal ones. They understand that even on a relaxed weekend, their clothing should communicate a sense of care and polish. Overly ripped jeans can send a conflicting message, one of carelessness or a desire to follow a fleeting trend, rather than cultivating a timeless personal style. The goal is to look effortlessly chic, not deliberately disheveled. So, what is the elegant alternative for casual comfort? The practical, elegant takeaway is to opt for denim with clean lines and a classic wash. A pair of well-fitting straight-leg jeans in a dark indigo or a classic mid-blue wash is one of the most versatile items you can own. They can be dressed down with a simple t-shirt and loafers, or dressed up with a silk blouse and a blazer. Also consider other elegant silhouettes, like a high-waisted wide-leg jean or a sleek trouser-cut jean. These styles create a more elongated, sophisticated line. If you prefer a lighter look, a pair of crisp white or ecru denim jeans in a classic cut is a stunningly chic option for warmer months. The key is that the denim looks intentional and well constructed, providing a polished foundation for the rest of your outfit. This principle of choosing timeless construction over fleeting trends is so important, it deserves its own point. 3. Fast fashion novelty items. This brings us to a mindset shift that is crucial for building an elegant wardrobe. It's not just a single item, but an entire category to avoid: fast fashion novelty items. Here is the bold, transformative truth. An elegant wardrobe is built, not bought. It is a thoughtful collection, not a reaction to fleeting trends. Fast fashion thrives on a cycle of endless newness. It produces cheaply made garments designed to capture a micro-trend, to be worn a few times, and then to be discarded when the next trend emerges. These are the novelty items: the neon crop top, the feather-trimmed dress, the asymmetrical cutout sweater, that feel exciting for a moment but have no lasting place in a sophisticated wardrobe. They are often made from low-quality synthetic fabrics that pill, stretch, and fade, looking worn after just a few washes. The emotional anchor here is the concept of sustainability, both for the planet and for your own personal style. Building a wardrobe from disposable trends is exhausting and ultimately unfulfilling. You are left with a closet full of clothes, but a weak sense of personal style. The elegant approach is to become a collector of beautiful, timeless pieces. It is a slower, more mindful process. It's about choosing garments that you will love, care for, and wear for years, not just for a season. This approach not only cultivates a more sustainable and economically sound wardrobe, but it also fosters a deeper, more authentic connection to your personal style. You are no longer a victim of trends. You are the curator of your own elegance. The practical, elegant takeaway is to focus your budget and attention on building a foundation of timeless, high-quality staples. Instead of buying 5 trendy tops, invest that same amount in one perfect classic cashmere sweater. Instead of a novelty dress for an event, choose a timeless little black dress that you can style in countless ways for years to come. Your wardrobe foundation should include items like a classic trench coat or wool overcoat, a well-fitting blazer, a collection of silk blouses and cotton shirts, high-quality knitwear in cashmere or merino wool, classic cut trousers and denim. Once you have this strong foundation, you can then thoughtfully incorporate a trend if it genuinely speaks to you. But it will be a deliberate choice, not an impulse buy. If this idea of building a timeless, curated wardrobe resonates with you, a quick like on this video would be so wonderful. It lets us know that you appreciate this deeper approach to style. And I would love to hear your thoughts. What is one timeless piece in your closet that you absolutely love? Share it in the comments below. 4. Harsh neon or overly bright colors. Just as elegance avoids visual noise in logos and trends, it does the same with color. The next category to be mindful of is harsh, neon, or overly bright, saturated colors. The guiding principle is that elegant color palettes work in harmony with the wearer, enhancing their natural beauty rather than overpowering it. Colors like highlighter yellow, electric blue, and hot pink are designed to grab attention. And while they can be fun and expressive in certain contexts, they often create a jarring effect in an elegant wardrobe. They can be harsh on the eyes, and can wash out or overwhelm your natural skin tone and features. The focus becomes the shocking color itself, rather than the woman wearing it. Elegance is about harmony and balance, and these intense colors often create dissonance. The emotional anchor is the idea of creating a serene and cohesive visual presence. A sophisticated color palette, grounded in neutrals and accented with rich muted tones, is calming to the eye. It creates a sense of harmony and intention. Think of the colors you find in nature, the soft greens of foliage, the deep blues of the ocean, the rich browns of the earth, the soft pinks of a sunset. These colors are complex and beautiful, without being jarring. An elegant woman's wardrobe often mirrors this natural, sophisticated palette. It signals a personality that is calm, confident, and doesn't need to rely on shocking colors to be seen. The practical, elegant takeaway is to build a color palette that is both timeless and personally flattering. As we discussed, a foundation of neutrals is key. But this doesn't mean a life without color. Instead of neons, explore their more sophisticated cousins. Instead of hot pink, try a soft rose, a dusty mauve, or a rich raspberry. Instead of highlighter yellow, explore a warm marigold or a soft buttercup yellow. Instead of electric blue, consider a timeless navy, a classic royal blue, or a soft powder blue. Instead of lime green, embrace a beautiful olive, a deep forest green, or a muted sage. These richer, more muted tones have depth and complexity. They are easier to coordinate. They are flattering on a wider range of skin tones, and they will remain stylish for decades, not just a single season. 5. Ill-fitting athleisure in non-athletic settings. Our fifth point addresses a very modern style challenge, the rise of athleisure. The item elegant women avoid is wearing ill-fitting or purpose-built athletic wear, like gym leggings and hoodies in non-athletic settings. The bold truth is, comfort and elegance are not mutually exclusive. One should never be sacrificed for the other. Athleisure has blurred the lines between the gym and the street. And while this has its benefits, it has also led to a decline in everyday polish. Purpose-built activewear is designed for performance, to wick sweat, and to stretch during a workout. The fabrics and cuts are not designed for social or professional situations. Wearing your gym clothes to run errands, go to lunch, or shop can project an image of being unprepared or in a perpetual state of transit, rather than being present and put together. The emotional anchor here is about honoring the occasion, even if the occasion is simply a Tuesday afternoon. Getting dressed with intention for your day is an act of self-respect. It signals that you value your day and the people you will interact with. When you opt for elegant casual wear instead of gym clothes, you elevate your own experience. You feel more capable, more confident, and more prepared for whatever the day may bring. The goal is to find clothing that offers the comfort of athleisure, but the polish of smart casual wear. So, what is the elegant alternative? The practical, elegant takeaway is to invest in luxurious and comfortable, at ease wear. The industry has responded to this need with beautiful alternatives that combine comfort and style. Instead of gym leggings, opt for a pair of high-quality ponte pants or tailored knit trousers. These offer stretch and comfort, but have a more structured, polished look. Instead of a worn-out hoodie, choose a beautifully made cashmere or merino wool sweater. It's just as comfortable, but infinitely more chic. A stylish, relaxed-fit sweatshirt made from high-quality organic cotton can also be a great option when styled correctly. Instead of bulky running shoes, consider classic leather loafers, elegant ballet flats, or clean, minimalist leather sneakers. These options are comfortable for walking, but provide a much more polished finish to an outfit. You can be supremely comfortable without ever looking like you just left the gym. 6. Clothing that is excessively tight or revealing. This brings us to a nuanced but critical point: the avoidance of clothing that is excessively tight or revealing. The guiding principle is this: true elegance suggests allure. It rarely relies on overt revelation. There is a significant difference between sensuality, which can be incredibly elegant, and wearing clothing that leaves nothing to the imagination. Garments that are simultaneously extremely short and extremely tight often prioritize shock value over sophistication. While the choice to wear what makes one feel confident is personal, from a purely classical elegance perspective, this approach can detract from a sense of grace and poise. The emotional anchor is the idea of confidence that comes from within. An elegant woman knows that her power and appeal do not depend on how much skin she shows. Her confidence is in her intelligence, her wit, and her presence. Her clothing choices reflect this. She understands the power of suggestion. An elegant slit in a long skirt, a beautifully cut off-the-shoulder neckline, or a dress with a surprisingly open back can be far more alluring and sophisticated than a garment that reveals all at once. It creates mystery, intrigue, and draws attention to specific features with artistic intention. It is the difference between a loud statement and a captivating whisper. The practical, elegant takeaway is to master the art of balance. If you choose to highlight one feature, keep the rest of your look modest and balanced. If you wear a shorter skirt, consider pairing it with a more covered-up top, like a long-sleeved blouse or a classic sweater, and elegant flats instead of very high heels. If you opt for a top with a lower neckline, pair it with tailored trousers or a longer skirt. Embrace silhouettes that hint at the form beneath without clinging to it. A fluid silk slip dress that skims the body is often more alluring than a tight stretch fabric dress. Elegance is not about being matronly or hiding your figure. It is about celebrating it with grace, intelligence, and a masterful sense of balance. 7. Cheap-looking fabrics. Our 7th point moves from the cut of a garment to its very soul, the fabric. An item elegant women conscientiously avoid is clothing made from cheap-looking, low-quality synthetic fabrics. The bold truth is this: the quality of a garment is not just seen, it is felt, both by you and by the way it moves and drapes on your body. The modern market is flooded with inexpensive synthetic materials like polyester, acrylic, and nylon. While these have their place in technical apparel or specific blends, when used to create everyday garments, their shortcomings become apparent. They often have a telltale artificial sheen under light. They don't breathe well, leading to discomfort. They are prone to static cling and can pill or lose their shape after only a few washes. They simply lack the life, the character, and the beautiful drape of natural fibers. The emotional anchor here is the idea of indulging in a private sensory luxury, the feeling of soft, breathable cotton against your skin on a warm day, the warmth and structure of a fine wool sweater, the fluid grace of a silk blouse moving with you. These are sensory experiences that elevate your day. Choosing high-quality fabrics is an act of self-care. It's a decision to envelop your body in materials that are comfortable, beautiful, and feel wonderful to the touch. This sensory pleasure translates into a quiet confidence and a more graceful presence. It's an inside-out approach to feeling luxurious. So, what is the elegant alternative? The practical, elegant takeaway is to become a student of textiles and to prioritize natural fibers. You don't need to be an expert, but you do need to be curious. Always check the label. Before you even consider trying something on, find the interior tag and read the fabric composition. Prioritize natural fibers. Look for high percentages of cotton, especially long staple varieties like Pima or Egyptian for softness. Linen, perfect for its beautiful texture and breathability in warm weather. Wool, including its luxurious cousins like cashmere and merino for warmth and structure. And silk, unmatched for its luster and drape. Start small. To truly understand the difference, conduct an experiment. The next time you need a basic t-shirt, seek out one that is 100% Pima cotton instead of a cotton poly blend. Wear it, wash it, and notice how much better it feels and holds its shape. This experience will be more convincing than any advice. Investing in quality fabrics is one of the most significant upgrades you can make to your wardrobe. It is the foundation of long-lasting, tangible elegance. If you're finding this deep dive into the principles of elegance helpful and want to continue exploring with us, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. We have so much more to share, from style guides to cultivating an elegant mindset, and we would be so honored to have you in our community. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Now, even the most beautiful fabric is worthless if the garment is not properly cared for. This leads us to our next crucial point. 8. Worn out or uncared for items. This point is not about an item to avoid buying, but an item to avoid wearing. Anything that is worn out, damaged, or uncared for. The inescapable truth is this: the most expensive garment in the world looks cheap if it is wrinkled, stained, or scuffed. Elegance is synonymous with care, polish, and attention to detail. A beautiful wool coat loses all its charm if it's covered in lint and pills. A pair of classic trousers looks sloppy if they are deeply wrinkled. A perfect silk blouse is ruined by a small, visible stain. These signs of neglect instantly undermine the entire effort of your outfit, no matter how well chosen the pieces are. The emotional anchor is the concept of discipline as a form of self-respect. The act of caring for your belongings is a powerful non-verbal statement. It says that you value the things you have worked for. It shows that you are organized, diligent, and have respect for the image you present to the world. This is the unseen work of elegance. It's the 5 minutes spent steaming a shirt in the morning, the 10 minutes spent polishing shoes on a Sunday evening. These small, consistent rituals are what separates someone who simply owns nice clothes from someone who truly embodies a polished and elegant lifestyle. The practical, elegant takeaway is not to buy something new, but to cultivate the habit of meticulous garment care. Embrace the steamer. A handheld steamer is an elegant woman's best friend. It is faster and gentler on fabrics than an iron, and quickly removes wrinkles to give your clothes a fresh, crisp look. Make steaming your outfit a non-negotiable part of your morning routine. Address problems immediately. Don't let a small stain set or a loose button fall off. Keep a small sewing kit and a quality stain remover pen on hand to deal with issues as they arise. Invest in proper storage. Use quality wooden or velvet hangers to maintain the shape of your garments, especially on the shoulders of blazers and coats. Store your knitwear folded to prevent stretching. Care for your shoes and bags. Regularly wipe down and polish your leather goods. This not only keeps them looking great, but also extends their life significantly. By making garment care a regular practice, you ensure that every piece in your curated wardrobe is always ready to be worn at its absolute best. From the care of individual items, we now zoom out to consider how those items are combined. 9. Too many competing trends at once. Our 9th point addresses the temptation of newness. What elegant women avoid is not trends themselves, but wearing too many competing trends at once. The guiding principle here is that a truly stylish woman interprets trends. She is never a victim of them. The fashion industry moves at a dizzying pace, with new trends emerging every few weeks. It can be tempting to try and incorporate all of them into your look to feel current. However, when you layer multiple of-the-moment trends, for example, puffy sleeves with cargo pants, a neon bag, and chunky platform shoes, the result is often visual chaos. The outfit lacks a clear point of view and can look like a costume rather than an authentic expression of personal style. It can signal a sense of trying too hard, of chasing relevance rather than possessing a secure, timeless style of your own. The emotional anchor is the idea of style as a form of intelligent communication. An elegant woman has a strong sense of her foundational style. She knows her best silhouettes, her most flattering colors, her core aesthetic. She views trends not as mandates, but as interesting suggestions. She can then look at a new trend and decide, with intelligence and discernment, if and how it can be integrated into her existing wardrobe. This approach is confident, curated, and shows that she is in control of her style, not the other way around. The practical, elegant takeaway is to adopt the one trend rule. This is a simple and foolproof way to engage with trends without sacrificing your elegance. Choose one trendy piece that genuinely excites you and fits your personal style. Perhaps it's a particular color of the season, a new trouser silhouette, or a stylish handbag. Make that piece the focal point of your outfit. Ground the rest of your look in timeless classics. For example, if you choose to wear a trendy oversized blazer, pair it with a simple silk camisole, classic straight-leg jeans, and elegant loafers. The classic pieces provide a sophisticated canvas that allows the trendy item to shine without overwhelming the entire look. This method allows you to stay current and have fun with fashion, while always maintaining an air of polished, timeless grace. Finally, we arrive at the very foundation of every outfit. 10th, flimsy or unsupportive footwear. Our 10th and final point is about the foundation upon which your entire look and presence stands, your shoes. The category to avoid is flimsy, unsupportive, or overly casual footwear in most daily settings. The bold, unshakable truth is, your shoes are the foundation of your outfit and your posture. They must be chosen with intention and substance. Footwear has a profound impact on your overall appearance and how you carry yourself. Shoes that are flimsy and unsupportive, like cheap rubber flip-flops or worn-out, scruffy sneakers, can instantly downgrade an otherwise beautiful outfit. They break the polished line of your look and can make it appear sloppy or juvenile. Furthermore, shoes that are uncomfortable or unsupportive affect your posture and your walk. It's impossible to move with grace and confidence when your feet are in pain or your shoes lack the structure to support you. The emotional anchor is the concept of being grounded. Your choice of footwear literally grounds you to the earth. A well-made, substantial shoe provides a sense of stability and readiness. It signals that you are a person of substance, someone who is going places and has built their life and their look on a solid foundation. It is the final essential piece of the puzzle that communicates polish from head to toe. The practical, elegant takeaway is to invest in a small, curated collection of high-quality, classic footwear. You don't need 100 pairs of shoes. You need a few excellent pairs that are both comfortable and chic. An elegant foundational shoe wardrobe includes a pair of classic leather loafers. Incredibly versatile, they work with trousers, jeans, and even dresses. A pair of elegant ballet flats. A timeless feminine option. Look for a pair in soft leather with a supportive sole. A pair of clean, minimalist leather sneakers in a simple white or black. These can be paired with everything from dresses to tailored trousers for a modern chic look. An elegant low heel or block heel. For times when you need a bit of lift without sacrificing comfort, a classic pump or slingback with a manageable heel is essential. By ensuring your footwear is always as polished and intentional as the rest of your outfit, you create a complete and cohesive statement of timeless elegance. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found value in this conversation and want to continue exploring the path to a more elegant life, I would be so delighted if you would subscribe and join our wonderful community. For more on building your classic wardrobe, I highly recommend you watch the video right here on the end screen. Until next time, stay classy and elegant.